Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that.
Messi! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf. And Azar.
It's the sort of situation and they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Diaz. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a shot! And he's hit it long. Greenwood chasing after it. Mukiele. Liverpool replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, that's been intercepted. Howson. Still goalless. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. And he's picked out the run. He has found a way through. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. De Gea, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, shooting chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's cut it out. Well, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. Schneider. Yaya Toure. And it's Lampard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Marcelo. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, played through for the wide man. Marcelo, and he lines up a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Schneider. And here's Dembele. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
It's Greenwood! Save again. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And a header! It's hit the upright. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Hazard. Now Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf, and that's gone loose. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and the through ball. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
De Gea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 20,
Cruyff.
el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, el dorsal
Thuram.
21. Cambio de jugadores.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Marcelo. A probing pass. Marcelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lampard. Schneider tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Schneider strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's played it long. Great vision. De Gea claims comfortably. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! And there's a goal! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So we have
23.
movement on both benches.
El dorsal
Well, this is
11.
what we've been waiting
El
for.
dorsal 5.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Ronaldinho.
Silvestre
El dorsal
finding himself in
El
space.
dorsal 10. Se va a llevar a cabo un
I think
cambio
we're
de
about to
jugadores.
see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the shot. Cruyff! They want to be quick to recover this. Asensio getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
In with the challenge. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Liverpool demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones.